Hello again. It's great to connect with you on YouTube. By way of introduction, my name is Pauline Cheng and I am a 八字 coach. As a coach, my primary focus is on the topic of careers. So in this video today, I'd like to share with you some tips on how you can thrive in any industry or any career. So this is the number one question I get from my clients. Which industry am I suitable for? It's a valid question, I agree, but here's the thing. When you ask for suitable, we start looking for favorable. Why? Because favorable element means easy. Well, there's nothing wrong with easy, right? But there's a catch. Favorable may not yield the biggest opportunity. So this is where you get a situation where you love your job but feel a bit stagnated. Your business is okay lah, but you can't scale due to lack of opportunities maybe. Conversely, if you're badass, you could be looking for the biggest opportunities. Doesn't matter that it is hard. Then we look for the strongest element in your chart. It may not be easy, as I said, but the abundance of opportunities are there. Now for this, you really need to plot your 八字 chart using the JY software. This is the link. We use this because the answers are easy for non-practitioners to find. So why don't you pause this video for a moment while you go to the link, just register and then key in your date and time of birth and plot your 八字 chart. So now you've keyed in your details, the software will automatically return you with what looks like this. Now don't panic, don't panic. What I need you to do is scroll all the way right down to the bottom here, right, where you see the strength of the elements are displayed. Now this is a sample of the chart whereby you have the strongest element being metal. We're looking for the octagonal thing, right? And we're looking at the yellow chart because that's your natal chart. So this is where this is a chart where metal is the strongest element. Can I have the next slide for the backdrop, please? Here we go. This one is this is a chart with wood as the strongest element. I think I have one more sample. For the background slide. Yep, there we go. And this one, this shows fire as the strongest element in this individual's chart. Okay, can you change the backdrop? Next one, yes. So now, how to thrive in any industry? Traditionally, let's talk about if wood is your strongest element. Traditionally, industries governed by wood includes, of course, agriculture, woodcraft, organic stuff, teaching, furniture making. All right, but to thrive in any industry, it requires a shift of focus. So we are going to ignore the industry and instead, let's look at what wood represents. Wood is the star of growth. So regardless of what industry you find yourself in, focus on growing people, systems, markets, businesses, etc. Focus on growth. Next, fire. If fire is your strongest element, traditionally, fire governs things like tech, oil and gas, promotions, media, Chinese metaphysics too. But remember, we're no longer talking about industries. We're talking about our own focus. In this case, fire is the star of change. Why do we say that? Because of the 5 elements, only fire can change the shape of all the other elements. It can burn wood, it creates earth, it melts water, it melts metal and evaporates water. So regardless of what industry you are in, focus on leading change. Next, if your strongest element is earth, traditionally, earth industries include property, real estate, natural resources, insurance, and construction. But remember, we are no longer talking about industries. We are talking about our own focus, and in this case, earth is the star of stability. So regardless of what industry, again, Focus on creating stability, creating trust, creating a sense of security and durability. Next one, metal. Traditional industries governed by metal include banking and finance, automotive, of course, manufacturing, mechanical engineering, jewelry, anything to do with metal. But okay, again, we're talking about focus. In this case, metal is the star of power. Metal is the star of decision making. So, doesn't matter what industry you're in, focus on leading decision making, relationships, making connections, justice, or social justice, right? Now listen, a lot of problems the world is facing today is actually caused by social inequalities. So social justice, with the start of the Grand Conjunction in December last year, will be high on the agenda. And this is something where if you have metal in your chart, this is something that you would be able to do naturally. And last but not least, moving to water. While we wait for the slide to change, let me just tell you what are the industries governed by water. Basically, aquatics, fishery, tourism, trading, laundries, strategies, anything that is a flowing, moving industry. But again, we're not talking industry, we're talking about focus. And in this case, water is the star of wisdom. So your focus, wherever you are working, whatever you're doing, your focus should be on leading strategies, ideas, mental capacity. So, how do you use this information? Number one, you could tweak your messaging to include more of this, of the elements that you should be focusing on. So, by doing that, you start to connect with the energies of the biggest, the strongest elements in your chart, and thereby start to attract opportunities to you. Or number two, change your job focus. If you are working for somebody, you could be changing your job focus in the sense that speak to your boss, ask for a change of job description, for example. But don't go there empty-handed saying that, I watched something on YouTube and she said I have to change my JD. No, don't do that. Come on, go with a plan. You know the focus, and if you feel that you like it, it resonates with you, then go with a plan. Tell your boss, this is what I'm hoping to achieve this year. All right? So let me give you an example. Okay, let's say you are a banker and you find that you have strong wood in your chart. So how? You'll go start planting durians? Well, if your grandfather left you a plot of land, why not? But alternatively, you could change your job scope to have more focus on growth. Because listen, that's what you naturally do anyway. All right, so that ends my sharing for this video. YouTube tells me that anything more than 10 minutes, nobody wants to watch, so I have to keep this within 10 minutes, right? It's like a 10-minute challenge. So I hope I've imparted something useful to you. Got questions? Well, type it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer. More cool career-related parts of stuff coming up in my channel, so if you like what you've seen so far, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, right? Thanks for watching. Until next time, you have a great day now. Bye.